Welcome back. I've been making some short videos lately. I just wanted to show you a quick way to do it in Shotcut. Now you can make this as simple or as complicated or advanced as you want. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that it's a vertical image. So we go to settings and we go to video mode. Now, all these are generally, I haven't gone through all of them, but they are meant for a wide format image like you're watching right now. We can go here, and I already made a custom one for shorts, but I'll just go over here and add, and here is where you can change the resolution. As you can see here, instead of 1920 by 1080, it's 1080 by 1920, so it's reversed, so it's 9 by 16. And you can change any of these if you don't want it to be this resolution or this exact ratio. If you want to make it larger, smaller, play with the scan mode, the color correction, and the frame rate. But let's go back to that one that I created. So video mode, it'll say, once you save it, it'll save here. I just called mine shorts, and it's already set up. And then you go into the playlist and you add what you want to the playlist. I'm just going to throw in right now my watermark and a button to subscribe. And then over here I have some generic pictures I got from a public domain site. I got some from DALL-E or DALL-E, the OpenAI website, the same makers of ChatGPT, and just some random pictures. You can find any type of pictures. Kitten. Yeah, people like kittens. And I'm just going to populate the playlist here, and I will be right back after I put some of these in there. And then over here are some audio, and most of this is coming from the YouTube audio library. So if you're not in the partner program, it will show up like this. And then you click on it, you select a song or a sound effect, and you download it. And these can only be used with YouTube. And you have to check the licensing, because some of them are YouTube and some of them are Creative Commons. And the Creative Commons ones, you need to make sure in your description, you give credit. We'll just pick a random song here. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, it's a Christmassy one. Maybe, not even sure. I downloaded these several days ago. Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll go there. And now we have all these images in there. So we're going to start off with, and as you can see here, it's going to do it in a vertical format. So go ahead there. Let's start off with the watermark. And it's going to go ahead and create that initial video track. Then we just go ahead and just randomly plop items in there. And you could just butt them up together and just have them play one at a time. What I like to do is I like to place it first and then slide it over and have it do an overlap. And you just go through and just keep doing that until you look, and then okay. It's a transparent background, so you can add it on top of something too. It all depends on the images you have. You just go ahead and you just keep overlapping. What you need to be aware of is if you take something, you drag it down. If you look over here, it says overwrite. So it's not going to do this transition. It's just going to start it right there. So you don't have these transitions. And then you could take this, you can go to a filter, and we'll just do something simple like size, position, rotate, and go, okay, let's make the size double. And we'll just, maybe we'll go 3,000. And we have this couple there, 4,000 and 5,000. Okay, then we have 5,000, and we're going to go change the position. Okay, that's a nice image. Now what we can do is we can go over to the keyframe, and this is just something simple. You can change how it goes. You just grab this length, this speed, you move it over there, then you go back to the timeline, and this may get a little choppy, and it does, yeah, it's going really slow right now, but it's going to be like a 4-second transition. And this is taking way more than 4 seconds, but you can see how it goes in and does that zoom in effect. So now we want to add that audio in also. You could do it at any point, but I'm going to do it now so we could try to figure out what song. So you go back to the playlist or what part of the song you want, because you can only have up to 60 seconds. So let's go find that song. Okay, throw that into there, and okay, what I'm going to do here is I am going to block that out for right now because we don't really need that. And let's just give it a listen. Let's see what. So this whole song is 57 seconds. So let's see if we want that whole 57 seconds. I'm just going to scan through this a little bit and edit out so you don't have that whole song. Okay, and this is where it currently ends. So that's how that sounds. You probably heard a part of it. So it sort of just trails off here. So we can cut that part out. We don't need that because it's going to just loop around. But now, what if we don't want it to be this 56 seconds. Let's say we want it to be closer to, say, 45. Say that is, oops, make sure I'm selecting that. Go to properties. So let's make it 1.5 times the speed. Brings it down to 38 seconds. And let's see how that sounds. Yeah, that's a little bit more of a higher tempo because it is faster. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because I don't need to have it go for a whole 50 seconds if you just want somebody to watch the video for a little while. So again, let's take another one of these images. So this it's a little black there, a little bit, but we could just leave it. And for this one, we will just butt it into because this one's going to do that transition from there to there. So it's constantly moving, so that's good. And then we have this tree. Let's see how this tree looks. Okay, so that tree, there's a lot of black space on that. So let's go ahead. We'll do an overlap. Actually, I'm going to, again, just do that filter. And we're just going to, again, do the quick transition. And you could have it go both ways. If you grab this one on this side and you bring it over, it will zoom out. But I think the zooming in gives a better effect. And then we just overlap it a little. Then you have this transition where this tree sort of just emerges. I'm not doing anything too artistic. I just need another 20 seconds worth of random images. I have a bunch of these like pinup ones. So I'm just going to go through and add these and do some of those transitions, and I'll be right back and show you sort of how the finished product looks. So I did a couple other transitions. I did some flipping, and then I'm doing the opposite where I'm having the watermark zoom out because then when the short restarts, it's back to here. And I can take this one and I can make it larger or something like that, but did enough for here. So always make sure you save it. Save your work as you're doing it. And I have this temperature monitor going while I do the export. Make sure this doesn't overheat. And to export, you just go to export. Go to advanced, make sure that all your aspect ratio, everything that you had done for the original settings for the video mode are matching here, that you're exporting it as a upright or a vertical video. I don't know if the frame rate really matters for shorts and how much resolution really matters for shorts either, but then you select the file. And this is just going to be the short demo one. These are some of the other ones I've recently done. And you hit save. And over here you'll see the progress bar going. Actually, it's going pretty fast. I'm going to speed through this. If the temperature gets too high, I'm going to plug in my fan. So I'll grab some other song from that audio library. And you can listen to that while I speed this up as we go along. So this is almost done. It's taking a little longer than I had thought. It's looking at the time here, I think it took about 10 minutes, but you can go back and watch and see how long it takes, and you can also see how long it takes me to actually finish editing this video, which, since I have Shotcut open, I might as well do now, but it's, as you can see, it's 2 o'clock and I haven't had lunch yet. So once this video is finished, it'll show up with this check mark, and you go ahead and you just upload that into your YouTube studio. Give it a description. Shorts, really just put something quick, put a title in there. Don't need to worry about a thumbnail. That's what you have. I'll probably link this video that you're watching now to any of these shorts I do, so people can see how they work, which is how you found this video. And I'm going to leave you with this video that we just made for the last 30 seconds of this video. So thank you for watching, and you have a great day.